Like the idea of guys steady lying and pointing the finger and using all exhausting excuses to say, look, man, you got a guy like John Jones. He's a talented fighter, but he's willing to take cocaine. You mean to tell me I'm supposed to believe that a guy who's willing to take cocaine wouldn't take steroids? Come on, man. Cocaine is a felony. You're willing to go to Brazil and take cocaine, but you ain't willing to take steroids when he wrecked his car. He had weed in the car, so you willing to take cocaine and weed, but you ain't willing to take steroids. Eh, I find that one a little hard to believe. If you willing to do that, you willing to do steroids. But when you sign stepping in now, we gonna see a lot of guys get caught. We gonna see a whole lot of guys get caught. But now that brings you back to Sean Sunday. When you think about it, what he said was, "Hey, I did it to level the playing field because everybody was doing it." Now, back in the day, that sounded like BS. It's like you ain't doing it because everybody was doing it. You doing it because you're trying to get an unfair advantage. Until you start to see how many guys are popping hot, and you go, well, dang, maybe he was right. Maybe everybody is doing it. And now with the sport of MMA, you kind of look at everybody before you sign it and go, hmm, I wonder if you was really a champion, or was you just, was you just on the candy? Because I mean, man, Brazil got emptied out. USADA came in and Brazil went out. Silva ain't champ no more. Dos Santos ain't champ no more. Aldo ain't champ no more. Renan Barrel ain't champ no more. Going into UFC 200, Brazil didn't have a champion. So you kind of gotta wonder, like, well, man, maybe something was right and everybody was doing it because it definitely seemed that way. But this circus with John Jones, man, I don't like that stuff. It's like, look, man up and say you did it, you know. But don't start pointing the finger at supplements and different companies and saying, oh, it was this, it was that. It was you. And you know what? Let's be honest about something. Anybody that's believing all this crap about these guys saying it was a supplement, it was this, it was that, you got to be out your mind. Some of these guys you can simply look at. I think everybody who has half a brain in their head looked at Brock Lesnar and said, and he's gonna pass the drug test. How? I think we all thought that. I think every educated MMA fight fan when he came in was like, he coming from wrestling, right? So how you expect him to pass the drug test? And I think all of us, including myself, was surprised when he passed the first four. I was like, man, he passed four drug tests for real? Dang, maybe they had me tripping. I was like, he passed four drug tests? God, dog. I was like, man. Maybe, I was like, either USADA ain't on point like I thought they was, or maybe he is clean. Maybe he just stopped taking whatever he was taking, which is why they did that little exemption where he didn't have to test 6 months out before he fought. But and then when he popped out, you went, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's what's supposed to happen right there." Yeah, you had me worried for a minute. Them joker passing drug tests. I know he ain't supposed to be passing no drug tests. So it was crazy to see it with Brock Lesnar. But then the funny thing is, him and Brock testing positive for the same thing. But when Brock test pop out, we all went, "Yeah, yeah." But when Jones pop out, it's weird to see that with the greatest fighters of all time. People just don't want to believe it sometimes when it comes to the greatest fighter of all time. And I'll give you an example. When Anderson Silva first lost to Chris Weidman, every real fight fan looked at that and saw exactly what happened. Yeah, I can see what happened now. He squared up, got a little too cocky, dropped his hands. He weighed down back there doing the matrix. Well, you can't counterpunch. You back there doing the matrix. You supposed to go night night. He went to sleep. Okay, done. Yeah, I saw that. Maybe he can come back and win. Maybe he can't. But a lot of people, nah, man, he threw the fight. Nah, man, he threw the fight. Look, man, he lost. Like, it's weird to see people like refuse to believe reality or the evidence in front of them. Look, right now the evidence is pointing that John Jones is doing something. So how are you still leaning towards, no, it was a supplement? Okay. Was him and Brock taking the same supplement? Because they both popping high for the same thing. No, they wasn't taking the same supplement, but here's what was going on. I bet you they were seeing the same doctor. I bet you they were seeing the same doctor. The same doctor that told them, oh, don't worry, I can beat this test. Yeah, that's what's going on.